Hey guys, it's Woody here, or Will. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a very updated version of what I normally do for my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos. So now I'm going to start making these on my phone on iMovie. So I'm going to have me talking, and I'm also going to provide pictures, and I'm going to have a much better sounding voice because the microphone on my computer is quite bad. So I thought it'd be a lot easier to do it on here now, so I can have good quality camera when I want to discuss and then showing pictures and all that. So how about we get right into it? I've been gone for a while, so let's get right into it. So since I haven't done a few episodes in a while, I'm going to go over basically everything that was really important that happened over the course of the past few episodes, including Bobby and Hunter's sad departure from the show, but keep in mind they will return for their own show, Marvel's Most Wanted. Mac's brother, we got to see him, so that was pretty cool. We found out that former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Felix Blake is now part of Hydra after his recovery. This man named Charles here gave Daisy a glimpse of somebody on the team's death. We don't know who dies. We got to see a flashback with Gideon Malik and his brother meeting Whitehall in his cell. And we also find out that Hive took the form of Malik's brother at some point, and in this episode, Hive killed Stephanie Malik. So today was finally the episode that we got to see the Secret Warriors unite, or at least for now. I imagine that they'll add more people to the Secret Warriors roster over time. That is if Daisy survives. Which I'll be super mad if she dies. Like, they've had Daisy evolve so much this season. And at the beginning of season 1, she was just a hacker, an orphan hacker who didn't know who her parents were, and that was her ultimate goal. That's why she started hacking, to find out her true parentage. And obviously over time we had this big whole storyline with her parents, Jai-Ying and Cal, how she is a family of monsters, and then she sees the good in at least Cal. But now she's evolved into this superhero, Quake, Daisy Johnson, and I feel like it would be a very meaningful death, but I feel like, Chloe Bennett is such a huge part of the show. If they take that away, they're just taking away so much. And that's the same thing I'm thinking about with Brett Dalton's Hive character. He's such a fan favorite, Brett Dalton, and I don't know what they're going to do after Hive's storyline. We're just going to have to wait and see. Am I the only one who loved when Yo-Yo and Joey would talk to each other in Spanish? I just love the bond that they have, and all the different heritages that they're showing on the show. I love it. And at parts they would just chuckle so much, they would just laugh so hard together. I just love that. But later in the episode we see that, she's become a lovable character in this episode, but also sort of a dislikable character with her questioning of S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's just a hard call. It's either one way or another for Yo-Yo. She likes it or she doesn't like it, and you could see that Joey was very uncomfortable. He had a hard time when getting over the fact that he killed that one Inhuman. I can't remember his name. I only remember the nickname they gave him, Crazy Eyes. And you heard him multiple times just say, like, when can I go home? I want to go home. And obviously this is just a lot of, when you're starting S.H.I.E.L.D., it's like, well, welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. You won't be going home for a while. And get used to killing people. This is S.H.I.E.L.D., you know? But I loved overall just seeing all four of them as a team. It may not have been very long, but I loved seeing all four of them. Obviously, we had more character development with Lincoln and Daisy. I was about to say Sky. Obviously, Daisy been there since season 1, and Lincoln being there since last season. We've seen more development with them, and I hope that Yo-Yo and Joey get to stick around for a while longer so we can see more development, and that maybe next time around when it's time to call upon the Secret Warriors, maybe there will be some new faces around, which is what I'm about to go into about something that happened in a previous episode. So in the Space-Time episode, we had a out-of-the-blue appearance from Andrew, and he was about to lash out for the final time, and indefinitely, and so we had this heartbreaking montage of scenes between Andrew and May just talking, just, if they could go back and change anything, and his actions, and, one last little talk before Andrew left forever and Lash took control of him. One thing though, I don't know if the show would do this, but I thought it'd be cool if Lash joined the Secret Warriors. Somehow Lash could be controlled in season 4 or something. But I don't know the chances of that actually happening because, the stakes are getting real high in these next few episodes. One of the team members is going to die unless they find some loophole like they did sort of a misleading thing where in Daisy's little vision she had from Charles, it showed Coulson shooting at her, shooting straight towards, the camera. But it just proved to be a mirror, things like that. I don't know the chances of those things happening in these last few episodes. I think a lot of that, I don't know. The stakes are getting pretty high, and it sounds like a member of the team is going to definitely die. And, I don't know who it's going to be. Either way, it's going to be sad, and we're just, only time will tell. I loved this argument scene between the Secret Warriors when they locked themselves in that room, and then when they got in the containment cell. I just loved the little arguments they had. I don't know about you guys, but I could not tell at all who the culprit was. It went back and forth. Oh, it was Joey because this happened, and why were you here, and why did you go into this area? What was the reason of that? Oh, and Yo-Yo, why did you have those cuts on your legs? And then it was Lincoln, and I thought it was going to be Lincoln, and then I realized, and then, it pointed to Daisy. I was like, whoa. So about Daisy being the inside person for Hive, being infected, that's just crazy. We're gonna see a little glimpse of Skyward again, there's a little bit towards the back half of season 1, but then we knew that wasn't going to last when, Ward was, I don't know, a hydromaniac, but it's gonna be really interesting and really bad. It was so painful for me to sit there and just watch Daisy start destroying the shield base and just it's like, stop, Daisy. That faceless expression, like, oh, this is fun, I like this, it's just crazy. And either she's gonna kill a team member, it seems like, or she might die herself. And I really am torn apart from what I think is actually going to happen. There's a chance that a lot of these characters are going to die. Let's start with, let's see, Mac. Mac, he seemed like it dug into his character a lot. You got to see his brother. He has, a little spark with Yo-Yo. And, we just got to see a lot more of his character, him having that brother-sister relationship with Daisy. And I could definitely see Daisy killing Mac. That would be painful. He'd be like, Tremors, That's their nickname. That was their thing. And I could see that happening, And I don't know about Daisy, though. I don't know if they would kill her off. thinking about it, like she has a whole bunch of potential, she's a comic book character, Quake, but then I think, she kind of did live her Quake superhero story arc out. I mean, she went full out Quake basically in this season, and I mean, it would be a meaningful death, and it would be really sad. I really don't want that to happen, but I heard that Fitzsimmons will be safe, and if they took Fitzsimmons away from the show, I mean, that'd be a huge mistake. Me personally meeting Elizabeth Henstridge at Comic-Con earlier this month, it's like that just made me think even more. Like everybody loves the characters and the actors, and I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with Brett Dalton as Hive either. Only time will tell. So that has basically been it for my makeup video for all these Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos that I missed. And sorry for the bad quality on this picture, but this is what they showed right after, and I was like, it just shows all the options, who might Daisy kill? And is Daisy gonna die herself, We don't know. So tune in with me for my next few episodes. I will try as hard as I can to do weekly, and because it's really important to start doing weekly now. See you guys later. So I'm looking here real quick. I just want to say this at the special guest showing up. So we'll see Talbot again, and we will see Alicia, the Inhuman, and we'll be seeing that new Inhuman that we just met in the Paradise Lost episode, James, that had to do with the Kree Orb. And I looked up in the wiki, I couldn't find anybody under Anon or whatever. There was only some like Lord Anon or something, and that didn't seem right. And yeah, that Agent Anderson person is probably just gonna be an agent, random agent. But I will see you guys in the next video. Long live S.H.I.E.L.D.